Here comes Bod. It's a very warm day. Bod has found a cool place to sit. Along comes Frank the Postman, out of breath from pushing his bike up the hill. Good morning, Bod. He pants. Good morning, says Bod. It'll be easier going down. Frank freewheels downhill, making a bit of a breeze for himself. But as he gets up speed, 2 letters fly out of his bag. Bod catches one letter. He sees that it's addressed to Aunt Flo. I'll take it to her, he says. The other letter blows along to P.C. Copper. He tries to catch it with his helmet, but misses. It flies through the air towards Farmer Barleymow and ends up on his pitchfork. A letter to Aunt Flo, he says. I must take it to her. Aunt Flo is busy watering her garden. Hello, says Frank. I had some post for you, but it seems to have disappeared. Here, let me give you a hand with that hose. Then along comes Bod. Look, I managed to catch the post, he says. Just then, the hose springs a leak. The jet of water shoots up and carries the letter to Aunt Flo. By airmail, says Aunt Flo. It's from my sister Alice in Australia. She's coming to visit me. I'll put my thumb over the hole, says Bod. Then the hose will work again. Hello, says Barleymow. I found a letter for you. But just then, the hose springs another leak, and the jet of water takes the letter to Aunt Flo. Oh, says Aunt Flo, another airmail. It's from my cousin Cuthbert, the one who went to live with the Eskimos. I better put my thumb over the hole, says Barleymow. Then the hose will work properly. Then along comes P.C. Copper. Hello, hello, he says. Why are you all holding that hose? To stop it leaking, says Bod. A fat lot of good that'll do, says P.C. Copper. Rain, that's what you need. I wish I could direct that cloud to come here. Well, why don't you try, says Bod. All right, says P.C. Copper. Now move along there, please. Move along. To his surprise, the cloud does. Stop, says P.C. Copper when it's overhead. To his even greater surprise, it does. Oh, I wish I could make it rain by just clapping my hands, says Bod. Well, why don't you try, says Aunt Flo. Go on, have a go, says P.C. Copper. All right, says Bod. He claps, and it rains. Rain, rain, what a blessing, says Aunt Flo. What a fluke, you mean, says P.C. Copper. How odd, says Bod. I bet that never happens again. And it didn't.